Hi, Don Giannetti here, and we're going to look at this picture. I was asked by the photographer who did this how we could brighten this shot up, because to me, when I did the critique, it looks a little flat, a little underexposed. So I'm going to walk you through a few things that I would have done to brighten this up. So first, I'm going to make a new layer out of it. I'm at a disadvantage because I'm not using the original file, so I only have this to work with. So at this point, I'm going to go into my image adjustments. Actually, going to do it up on the levels tool right on the file. I'm not going to make a mask out of it because I'm going to do something else here. So I'm going to lighten this up over here. Bring those whites up where I think they should be. I'm going to take those middle tones up to where I think they should be. Out there, that looks great. Now I have this mountain looks much better than it did. You see that? Much better. Of course, I like the sky better here for most part. So I'm going to create a mask and painting with black with a brush. Here's my black. My opacity about 25%. And I'm going to come right over the top of that mountain right here, like that, and then just kind of do this because I'm going to get a bigger brush in a second. Here we go, and do that again. I'm going to take it down to a very, very small brush, go right along the mountain. And you can see it developing right over here. You can see the dark. There we go. Now we've got a much better sky. Now it's not quite as dark as the original sky, but I think the original sky was a little bit too dark. Okay? Now these trees looked a little bit better in the original. A bit richer, right? So we're going to use that same mask with black and paint those back down a little bit. Just get them back down to where they look like they fit pretty well. We don't have that blown out tree look. We do want to have a nice feeling of light on this thing. Alright, so that looks pretty good in there. And then this foreground, with this area of light coming in here and down here, we like that, but we want to bring this foreground in just a little bit darker, back to where it was, so we have a feeling of dimension to it. Okay, just driving the eye up into the white there. Okay, so that looks pretty good, but our snow still looks a little gray, so I'm going to add a new layer. At overlay, white, brush, at 10%. Come on, 10. Oh, 9. All right, fine, 9. We'll do 9. All right, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to brighten up those ski runs. Bring them right back up to where I think they should be. Make this shot work real well. Bring it down in here. And in that cloud, I'm going to brighten that cloud right there. Just get a little more brightness out of that cloud. Maybe up in here. All right. And these edges of the trees right here, just the edges. That's all I'm going to do is just the edges. So edge, 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 edge. Boom, boom, right in here. Just give a little bit of dimension in the trees like that. Let's turn that off. On, off, on, off. You see the trees light up a little bit. You see the snow comes up, the clouds, the whole thing comes up pretty well. So that's how I would have lightened this. Now we still have a lot of blue in this snow here, which is okay because the snow is blue from this vantage point. It is reflecting the blue sky. Angle of incidence, angle of reflection. I'm not going to worry about the blue. So that's how I would have brightened that shot, and I hope that helped you guys out. Thanks.